Baker with Baker DMM. This is our video digest newsletter. Topic of today's newsletter is going to be time to wake up. And before I jump into our discussion, I want to read you a short story. It's actually about the founder of FedEx. And it states, the founder of FedEx saved his company from bankruptcy by going to Vegas, gambling its last $5,000 on blackjack, and winning $27,000, enough to keep FedEx going for another week while it secured additional funds. And that founder was Fred Smith, and I thought that little story was a nice segue into the main issue I want to talk about today, and that's debt. Because time and time again, I work with people, no matter what age they are, from young to people that are older in their later years of life, and that's one constant theme that never goes away for everybody. And really, the goal in this video is just to say, okay, we've got an issue in our personal financial world, which is debt. But what can we do? How can we change our mindset and really just not worry about it, not let it drown us, bring us down in life, and to where we're constantly, at no matter what point we are in life, we're always thinking about debt, which is a shame, because that's really not a way that anybody should really live their life, particularly when we're here for such a short period of time. And really, just to kick things off, to put things in perspective, if you live in the United States of America, thanks to the banking system that's currently in place, and really all around the world now, there might be only 2 or 3 countries that don't have centralized banking. In our country, it's called the Federal Reserve Bank. And through that system, the Federal Reserve, the bank, loans the government money. And unfortunately, over the years, we've elected people into government, and it's by no fault of their own, because not many people are educated on money and how to manage money, and for the most part, most people are not good at managing money. And same applies to the people that run our government. They mismanage our money, they misspend our money, and now I think I just read something the other day that our country's now $21 trillion in debt. And I did a little bit of research online, and I found a statistics from a couple of years ago that I think that the debt at the time the article was written was around 18 or 19 trillion. And they calculated per person what that allocates to. And including children, I think that allocated roughly about $60,000 to each person that they are in debt, including children, thanks to our government. So collectively, people that work in our country, we pay the government taxes, the government spends our money, from a federal level to a state level. And on a federal level, we're in debt, each one of us, to the tune of roughly $60,000. And now, because the debt's even more, it's about $4 or $5 trillion more. I mean, that's probably even more now. Then if you take away children, each one of us, working adults, you're probably in debt over $100,000. So right off the bat, everybody that's out there freaking out about debt, I mean, you're already in debt through your government, really. So keep that in mind. And money it's a tool created by mankind. It's not. You can't travel throughout the universe, take a spaceship out in outer space and then go buy a planet with your money. You're not going to be able to go up to a bear and give a bear money and then have the bear not eat you. When you die, you're not going to be able to take that money with you. No one that we know of has ever died and taken their fortune with them into the next realm or the next dimension of whatever that may be. So while we're here on earth, yes, we want to be prudent, we want to make good financial decisions, you want to track your position, you want to understand your budget. I mean, you want to be a responsible human being. You want to manage your financial position. If you don't have a financial statement, or if you're not producing it every month, you should be getting a financial statement from someone or something, or a company like Baker DMM, or your local accountant, whoever it may be. You should be getting a financial statement. You should be understanding your position, and you should be actively every day trying to improve your bottom line, because you are your own corporation. But with that said, and going back to our original story, But don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. You know, if you got a big idea for a business and you're passionate about it, go for it. You only live once. You need to do it. Don't live in fear of debt. You know, take advantage of the capitalist system that's been created, you know, through our centralized banking, you know, fractional reserve banking, where banks, if you deposit $1, they essentially can loan out 10 times that amount. You know, take advantage of it. You know, and again, you want to be calculated, you want to make good decisions, and you want to think it through. But when you do that and you still feel it's a good move and you want to live life and you want to put it all on the line, do like Fred Smith did. You know, gamble it, go for it, because you don't want to live life looking back and saying you wish you would have done that or you wish you would have taken that chance. You know, you want to have the balls, you want to take control of your own destiny. And then again, you don't want to be a moron and just take out a bunch of money and then you know, throw it in a trash can, light it on fire, or you know, do something totally just outrageous. Think it through, run the numbers, put together your plans, and then go for it, and never look back. Because I could tell you from personal experience, if you do that, you're not going to regret it. It's like traveling. Yeah, I can't think of any time ever in my life that I've traveled abroad and regretted taking a trip to a different part of the world and learning about a different culture, seeing a different place. Same thing with your life and your passions and your ability to want to make the most of your presence and being on earth. So don't live in fear of debt. Utilize the systems that have been put in place. You know, take the chance, take the risk, and just go for it. And don't be afraid to gamble like Fred Smith wasn't afraid. And you never know, you might have the next FedEx. You know, the company's worth billions and billions of dollars today, tens of billions of dollars, you know, a brand that's recognized around the world, and, you know, it employs, you know, a couple 100,000 people. So you never know, that could be you one day. So if you found this video interesting or helpful, please feel free to share it on all your social media channels. This could be with your family or friends or whoever you think might benefit from viewing the video. If you ever have a question you'd like for me to answer directly in one of our newsletters, go to our website, www.bakerdmm.com. Scroll to the bottom, fill out your information, write a few sentences, and I'll try to answer that in one of our upcoming newsletters. If you'd ever like to get my help personally, you can go to our website. We've got our phone number at the top, as well as a request an appointment button. If you scroll to the bottom and you'd like to book a direct phone consulting session, hit the PayPal button, fill out your information. And with any of these options, I'll be in touch with you in 24 to 48 hours to confirm and schedule our appointment. Until then, I will talk to y'all soon.